In this video, we're going to talk about Amazon reviews, how to get them legitimately for your products and grow the number of reviews you have, and maybe most importantly, what to avoid so you don't get in trouble with Amazon. Reviews on Amazon are one of the most important and talked about parts of the whole Amazon ecosystem. It's one of the biggest elements of trust that consumers have when it comes to buying something on Amazon. It also helps accelerate the flywheel effect of Amazon. And what is that? It's the more ratings and reviews a product has, the higher it's rated, the more highly it's likely to be ranked in Amazon search rankings. And the thing is, ever since reviews have been a part of the Amazon ecosystem, sellers and brands have found ways to attempt manipulating these reviews and getting more reviews, getting better reviews, even leaving bad reviews for competitors. One of the first ways brands were able to do it was through unverified purchase reviews. So someone was actually not purchasing the product but could still leave a review. Amazon, for the most part, has done away with that. Sometimes you can still leave an unverified review for a product, but you will see, Amazon does denote verified purchase, and most likely, Amazon doesn't say this publicly, but they actually rank those reviews higher, verified purchase reviews, than unverified purchase reviews. Another way that sellers and brands got around this was by giving away free products or heavily discounted products. Hey, buy this at 90% off, just leave us a review. And again, Amazon let that happen for a while, but then they said, oh, you can only give away so much of a discount and have these reviews still count for your review rating. One of the more recent ways that people got around this was doing reimbursements. So, Joe Smith, buy my product on Amazon, buy it with your own credit card, leave a great review. On the back end, Amazon's never going to see it. We're going to send you reimbursement through Venmo or PayPal for that same purchase price of that product. So still giving away the product, but Amazon can't see the whole transaction. Another thing that brands have always asked is ask customers to change a review. And that's also no against Amazon's terms of service. What's really important is Amazon is constantly reviewing. They know all these tactics and tricks, and they've put in different layers of security and different guidelines over the years, and they're starting to really aggressively go after now the source of some of these kind of review manipulation actors and essentially trying to eliminate as much as possible any bad reviews that are happening on the ecosystem. All right, so we've talked about some of the ways to not get reviews, right? And some of the ways that violate Amazon's terms of service. Let's talk about ways that brands can authentically get reviews through Amazon that's within that Amazon's terms of service. One of the first things is a program called Amazon Vine. Now, Vine used to be a vendor-only review program. It came to the seller platform a few years ago. And what it essentially allows you to do is give away your product in exchange for a review. So you can give away up to 30 products per parent ASIN, right? You don't get to choose who leaves these reviews. It essentially goes to a pool of reviewers that Amazon has, these Vine reviewers. They're kind of like professional reviewers, is all they do. These customers get the product, and they have a certain amount of time to be able to leave a review. And typically, they leave 4 and 5 star reviews for the most part, right? They're not going to leave a negative review. They're getting the product for free. Typically, a positive review as long as it's a good product. And so it's a great way to get initial reviews on new listings or even older listings that have not had a review strategy put in place and maybe only have 5 to 10 reviews and getting up to that 30 mark. It used to be free, but in fall 2021, Amazon did start charging $200 per parent ASIN. Again, you have to still give away the product, but it's a steal in terms of being able to get initial reviews. A lot of these professional reviewers use emoticons in the review, provide images, so they're very high quality reviews as well. So Vine is definitely something that every brand should be thinking about. It does require brand registry, so make sure you have that as well. Another place to get reviews is your existing fan base, right? So using your existing email list, social channels, just asking customers to buy it and review it on Amazon, not asking them to leave us a positive review. If it's a newly launched product on Amazon, hey, we're on Amazon now, would love for you to buy it, leave a review. Having your existing fans do that, they're much more likely to leave that review. You can also actually request reviews. Now, Amazon does this. They say they do this on your behalf. People can leave a review in their order history, but you can proactively ask customers to leave a review. A few different ways to do that. You can still message customers through Amazon's buyer-seller messaging service, and you can only do it one time now, and you can't say leave a positive review. You can ask them to leave a review there. I wouldn't be surprised if Amazon eventually got away with that in the future. There have been slowly kind of limiting what you can say, how many times you can do it. I wouldn't be surprised if that went away in the future. Amazon also has a request a review button associated with each order. You can actually click that, and Amazon will automatically send a message to the end customer asking them to leave a review. What about those existing reviews? People leaving reviews. Maybe you got a bad 1-star, 2-star review here and there, and you obviously want to respond to those customers. as well. You used to be able to, leave comments directly under reviews. Not everybody saw those. Now actually, if you have brand registry in the brand's dashboard, you can actually message customers directly and address their concerns. Asking to contact them, resolve the situation. Again, you can ask them to change the review, and Amazon can see these messages because it's through their ecosystem. But what you can do is provide them great customer service, maybe a product replacement, a refund, whatever it may be, and just hope they do the right thing and maybe update the review or change the review. Another kind of more advanced tactic is looking at how if you have a product that's set up in variations, so different sizes, flavors, colors, whatever it may be, strategically combining or splitting different variants, right? Because typically when products are combined in variants, the reviews are combined. Now, if you've got one product that's sitting with a 2-star review, another product with a 5-star review, potentially combining those together, it's going to be overall more impactful to have maybe a 3.5, maybe 4-star review overall, blended review average, right? And maybe it makes sense to do that. Now, it's different for every product. There's no cut or dry way or criteria to use when doing that, but again, using your best judgment, looking at maybe combining or splitting variants on product listings. So using some of these strategies is going to help you get reviews in the right way and stay above board with Amazon. So what's been really interesting is that Amazon has taken some big changes recently in combating the whole fraudulent review ecosystem. In early 2022, they actually sued 2 sites that help facilitate these negative reviews, right? Or these sites that maybe say, hey, buy the product for full price on Amazon, and with our software, we'll help sellers and brands facilitate the refund of the product back to the end customer that bought the product and left the review. So Amazon sued those 2 companies. In July of 2022, Amazon sued the administrators of over 10,000 different Facebook groups that were also doing some of the same things. These are review groups where brands and sellers can go and they're connected with end customers, and they can essentially, again, circumvent the whole Amazon ecosystem, game the reviews, right? And get more reviews, but in a fraudulent way. Here's the thing, Amazon's, got a legal team that's going to go on and on and on and on and taking a shot across the bow against all these people and sending a warning to the entire Amazon ecosystem. This is a big problem and they're taking it very seriously. Where are they going to go next? Are they going to go to the source eventually of sellers? So just make sure if you're using some of these tactics now that you stop before it's too late. So as a brand, how do you do this successfully, right? So most brands that we talk to don't even realize that you can actually grow your reviews in this way, right? Also influence your review rating by responding to negative reviews. One of the biggest things you can do is use a software or just have a manual process to automatically message customers to, again, leave a review. So you can't ask them to leave a positive review, it has to be an honest review. Also, if you have brand registry, using that respond to reviews link and actually message customers that leave a maybe 1, 2, or 3-star review, address their concerns, problems, issue refunds and replacements as necessary, essentially killing them with great customer service in hopes of them changing their review rating into a positive one. You can't ask them to do that, but it's what you can hope. So we've seen some of these strategies with some of our clients. This has led to either doubling or even tripling the review to order ratio for clients, right? Which is huge when you're talking about maybe a category and competing against other sellers in the space. Being able to get reviews at a much faster pace is going to help you win long term on Amazon.